Hey there, my name is Pravus, welcome back to more EU4. Going for the AEIOU achievement as Austria Ascendant, as we like to say. Last video was mostly about taking an opportunity to fight against the Ottomans, releasing Bulgaria and Byzantium for the long-term payoff of being able to return a lot of cores. So our next war against the Ottomans is going to greatly reduce their influence in all of Europe, and I can see that being very good. In about 2 years, we're going to be able to go to war against Provence, Dauphine, and Bourbonnais, and Nevers, and all 4 of them can be forced into the Empire. Around the same time frame, though, we will be able to go to war against Poland and Lithuania and force them into a personal union with moi as well. Which would obviously be very, very good. I would like to have all of that under my control before Muscovy has a chance at eating any chunks of it. Because y'all know that that is a threat. Then we continue to just beat up on France as the opportunity arises, and see if we can, you know, just like keep spitting out lots of vassals. That's the fun thing about France, actually. They've got a lot of tiny nations that can be released as their cores and stuff later on. Berry's its own different thing, Orleans is a thing, Champagne is a thing. Picardy is a thing. Yep, that's that. Let's see, we have Toulouse, we have Gascony, we've got Avignon, we got a lot of people. A lot of people that can be added into the Empire if you just systematically break the ever-loving crud out of France. That's going to happen eventually. For now, though, we just sit back and wait for a little bit. We are about a third of the way done annexing Bohemia right now, which is good. I'll be able to add in all their territory. We could, I suppose, instead of trying to fabricate our own claim against the Palatinate, once we finished Bohemia, I could have actually just like marked this as of special interest and told Bohemia to do it. But since we're already in the process of annexing these guys, I guess I'm not that worried about it. We're waiting for the Palatinate to actually embrace Protestant heresy. When they do so, we'll be in a position to try and flip them and get rid of that center of Reformation. Assuming this even still works, we can go for our next idea over here with missionary strength, and I will. The idea being that now I want to start chunking through the rest of this Orthodox land and start converting everyone as quick as we can. We can even convert Prague, which I would be tempted to do. Do I have a third? No, I have only one missionary. One of these is currently being used up. Let's go ahead and help out the Hungarians then. We just want to continue chunking through that as quick as we can. Growth of business in Crystal. Honestly, more base production in Venice for free. I'll take it. That seems great. Thank you. We should remember, by the way, that if I want to siphon off some money from my personal unions, that is a thing we'll be able to do. Well, except for when they're, like, in debt and stuff. We should definitely enforce religion on people like Byzantium and Bulgaria now while we can. And then I would like you guys to go ahead and start diverting your trade over to me. That does give them a fair bit of liberty desire, but we don't care that much about proper vassals. And then we should definitely siphon some income off of Bohemia while we can. Because, when they're actually annexed, we're not gonna get that money anymore, and I want cash. They actually just took out a loan. I took up too much money from them. Right, hilarious. Yeah, no, that's fine. That was basically just free money on my part. Okay, so, we can go for another government reform. Balance of power, loyalty, equilibrium for everyone will make it a lot easier for me to continue seizing crown lands. That's not a bad idea, I think. Alternatively, advisor cost reduction and unrest reduction and more taxes. Don't care that much. Religious unity, admin tech cost, and clergy influence going down could be good. Or a lot of stuff with the Pope. Now, see, the thing is, if I'm going to be Catholic forever, I could see this being really good. I could. However, clergy influence going up could be kind of tricky to work with, too. Because then it's hard to revoke stuff once we get to the age of absolutism. That said, I don't know. Lots of papal influence just means lots of free powers, right? I mean, I have a bunch of cardinals, don't I? How many cardinals do I have? I think 3, actually. Only 3? That's not as good as it could have been, but I don't know. Maybe I want lands for the church, or maybe I want the balance of power just so I can get that loyalty equilibrium up. If I can keep seizing land, I think this is worth it. I think it's between those, honestly. And curtailing wouldn't be bad either, to be honest. Admin tech cost, saving anything on admin power, always good. But we're going to try for that. Let's get that loyalty up. Finally, I have an heir. Okay, and now we get to see who actually starts voting for me and who doesn't. And the answer is a few people are not, including myself. Can I just once again say it's stupid that you don't automatically vote for yourself? Name me a single reason why the game thinks I would start voting for Sealy. It doesn't make sense. Oh, colonialism has fired. Okay, who got colonialism? That's the question, who got it? In Essex, England gets colonialism. And Castile is not making any progress. Does Castile not have a single colony? They have exploration ideas. Do they not have a single colony? Honestly, they probably have colonies, but they don't seem to have any colonial nations. Which at this stage of the game, that is weird, right? Like, I think that's kind of weird. I think it's weird. That does mean that if I get a personal union with Castile, they're worth a lot less. Because one of the reasons you pick them up is so you can control all of those colonial nations, eventually, and make sure that Catholicism is still prevalent. You know, one thing we could do is actually send a papal legate over here to get more reputation and annexation cost reduction, which just speeds up the annexation of Burgundy by, Bohemia by another like 9%. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll just annex them even faster now. Oh my gosh. And we also get loyal subjects, which reduces it even further. Sure, let's just go ahead and take Bohemia like next month or something stupid. Boom! I wasn't expecting that, but I'm not unhappy about it. And truce is expired. Boom! All right, Provence! Great relations, huh? Really? Oh. Oops, wait. I might just have to sack some stability if I'm honest. Which sucks, but let's start with this. Okay, that actually brought down relations enough that we should be good. Cool, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll have to fight against Strasbourg, but I have to now wait for a minute. Let's take a look at you. Oh my god, I have to do the same thing here too, don't I? Okay, what? Why do I like you people so much? I didn't mean to make you guys so happy. I'll tell you what, let's go over here then, and I'm gonna add you to the HRE, because now that this province is added, we're gonna be able to attack people like, let's say, Nevers, as soon as the month recalculates and such, because they're bordering the Empire. There they go. All right, we needed to do that anyway. So Nevers I can attack. Dauphine, not so much. Bourbonnais, still like him too much. But now we can actually do this. Oh, there you go. All right, so now I just have to wait for my diplomats to get back here. And a general died. Well, fantastic timing, thank you. All right, go for a war against Provence. And go for a war against... I can't within the first month. Fine, fair enough. Declare war. You go here. You are not in my territory. There we go. You go there. We'll just go ahead and kill them real quick. Waiting another month. What do you mean we lost? Oh, France declares war on Reconquest War. No, you don't. You most assuredly do not get to do that. So wait, why did I lose the Casus Belli? Oh, Nevers voluntarily joined the Well, you know what? Smart. Smart play. That was going to happen anyway. They saw the writing on the wall. They were like, you know what? Screw this noise. Let's go ahead and expand that empire and run it over here and kill these guys in Bourbonnais, and boom. So now we just sit back. 1 joined. 3 more are about to join. That takes care of all of the French reasons that we released. This mission's gonna take forever. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a bit of power to reduce some inflation by a couple points here, which sucks. That costs a lot of power, I know, but this is how things go. Do one more time, we actually finish. Let's go ahead and do that just to be done with it. So we're below 5%. Above 5%, I think, is when you can start getting some negative economic events. The higher it is, I think the higher your opportunity for that to happen. So getting rid of that is still probably the right call. But there we go. All right. Cool. So France is sieging down everything they can. They may go for Anjou. That could be a problem, to be honest. I mean, honestly, I'm not even sure we're going to get enough war score now with Provence. That could be a big problem, actually. We might be in a weird situation where I now need to go and fight against, like, France or something. Maybe. I don't really know. And the Age of Reformation has begun. Okay. And no, by the way, I did not use my golden era. I actually feel like this is the age that might be better for us. If I can convert 1 more province, that'll be good, by the way. We'll be able to do this and get some extra stuff. Unify my culture group, not gonna happen. Finish religious ideas, we could probably do. The rest, no. So 1, 2, 3 of these are possible. The rest are not. Is there anything here that is for us in Austria? No, there is not. All right, fair enough. So, Bourbonnais, hi, how are you? There was only one thing I care about with you, and that is the expansion of the empire. Other than that, give me your money. Thank you. All right, that is 1 more loyal Catholic prince who hath been added into the throne. And Dauphine, I don't suppose you'd be willing to go ahead and give up and do the same thing. The answer is yes. That is another one added into the Empire. I'm gonna go ahead and disband some of these mercs. That actually does save me quite a lot of cash. And instead, we're gonna use my manpower to start building myself up to another full army. All right, so we're trading away mercs basically for more troops of my own professional version, which I think will be better for me. So by any chance, you're not like Protestant or anything? No? No. All right, Strasbourg, you're good. Let's go ahead and take some more reps and a bit of cash out of you then. Bye. So they're out of this. That leaves just Provence by themselves. Siege down. I'm not going to have all the forts. I only need 33% war score. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. And France just ate all of Provence despite the fact that they didn't even have the capital. How freaking dare you! It's because they were cores, I'm pretty sure. But I'm surprised they were able to do that without getting the capital. Unless I'm wrong and the capital wasn't down here and it was up in Anjou and I wasn't paying attention. Is that it? Was the capital in Anjou? I didn't pay attention to that. Well, that sucks. All right, guess what? We're going to war against France again pretty soon. Yay. Oh, and before I forget, let's go ahead and turn all of Bohemia's old territory into states. Yeah, there we go. That should be worth a fair chunk of extra money, manpower, and everything else. Anyway, we timed this out almost perfectly with Poland. We have just a couple of months to go, like 3 months to go, and we'll be able to go to war against Poland and take these guys down. And I'll be honest, I'm not feeling worried about it, not at all. Actually, the truce expires now. There we go, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and declare this war. Again, numbers overwhelmingly in my favor. I'll go ahead and call Cologne in on this one for funsies. Not that they have much, mind you, but there we go. All right, now we just need to go and make a march on Warsaw. Go, go, go! This is it, folks. We are going to be taking Poland and Lithuania both. And somehow we just walked in and stack wiped these guys. I wasn't even paying attention to that one. Did you have no army maintenance, Poland? Oh no, Poland cannot into independence for much longer. Scientific instruments, more innovativeness for me, thank you. Gonna start spying on France, get a claim just so I have a pocket CB I can use against them anytime that I want. Shouldn't be an issue, really. Because I already was gonna go to war against these guys just for the purpose of releasing more little guys. It's just now I have to release one more than I was expecting. Oh well. We got four guys released from them, and that's stuck at least. So that's... It's not like the war against them last time wasn't totally worth it. It just could have been a lot better. Like, so much better. We're halfway through our next reform, by the way. Getting to the perpetual diet would be very, very good. Okay, so Lithuania is now moving around and starting to beat up some of my little vassals. That's fine. Bulgaria, Byzantium, you guys exist as punching bags, at least until you come into your own later on. They actually do get reasonably strong at some points. Byzantium and Bulgaria both. Pretty decent nations, pretty strong ideas. I learned that from my Kingdom of the Two Sicilies co-op campaign with Chewy Shoot. If you guys did not watch that a while back, by the way. It was a good campaign, really good campaign, but I learned a few things from that I had not been trying before, and we're actually kind of co-opting some of those strategies for this particular run, like breaking these guys out of the Ottomans. But it makes sense. It's one of those things where you look at it and it's like, oh, well yeah, of course, that's something we should be doing. By the way, looks like Enrique did take the throne in Castile, and immediately got an heir, about 3 years ago it sounds like. So if we had an opportunity to go for a claim to throne against Castile, it was not very long-lived, which I'll call unfortunate, but it's probably fine. Truce with the Palatinate is over. Did you guys convert? Nope, they are still Catholic. Dang it. Oh, dang it. I know that there are... If this doesn't work, right? If it turns out you cannot force swap the center of Reformation like you used to be able to, then I'm sure there are people screaming at me in the comment section and this is a batch recording and I'm just going to have to learn the hard way. Because believe it or not, one, I don't always like reading comments on games like this because sometimes I just want to play the game my own way. It's not always about playing optimal. In fact, I actually sometimes like playing suboptimal and just kind of play with more of like a roleplay perspective. And I know some people will be like, what are you talking about? That's an excuse. No, I actually do, because there are optimal ways of playing the game that I think are just actively unfun. I legitimately do not enjoy playing the game in certain ways. So for example, I do not like tag switching. Not that I don't mind, like, starting off with, let's say, Saxony and working my way up to, you know, building up to Germany or something. You know, doing those that make sense is cool. But the gamey thing of, like, I'm going to convert my culture so I can become Sardinia and Piedmont, and then I'm going to convert it so I can become an Indian nation, and I'm going to convert it one more time. Boring, lame, stupid, don't like. It's gamey. Ugh. Your optimal strategies suck. I don't like it. All right, there's playing the game relatively competently, and then there's playing the game like this perfect optimal way that I just think is unfun. But also on top of that, and this is my excuse, but I like to think that the fact that I'm able to win a lot of these achievements while also not following the perfect spreadsheet strategies is a testament to how I'm able to play this game pretty effectively and flexibly, and just kind of go with it at a relatively decent pace and have fun with it. And not, you know, sit here and agonize over, oh, I could have clicked the development button 1 month earlier and it would have changed this and blah, blah. Boring, 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 all right? There's a lot to pay attention to in this game already. I don't have time for all of that. So I'm just gonna play this the way that I want to and just try to enjoy myself. Is that allowed? By the way, Serbia, I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe peace out because I want a 5-year short truce timer with them so I can add them into the empire later on. So that's good. I thought I pieced them out. Was that Poland's troops or was that Serbia's troops? They have suspiciously similar flags, don't they? All right? You know, you look at Serbia and you look at Poland. It's just the difference is it's the same bird, but it has 2 heads. No wonder those guys are allies. Whoa, 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 Lithuania, what are you doing? What are you doing, Lithuania? Bye, thank you. All right, so Poland, we're definitely done. We've got everything I need at this point, right? So, we want the Union. What does that coalition look like? It's practically nothing. It's practically nothing. Who even cares? This is great. Let's take another 550 ducats and bada freaking boom, ladies and gentlemen. I have formed restorations of the unions over Poland and Lithuania. And now, that's a pretty good vassal list right there. I just took over almost the entirety of Eastern Europe in one fell swoop. This is a fun campaign, all right? I'm just gonna say it. Austria is fun. This might be one of the best campaigns I've ever done in EU4, and I know it's totally enabled by a ridiculous mission tree here, but it's so good! Anyway, Poland can lose some cores. I get national unrest, diplo reputation for 20 years, whatever. Let's just say it's done. I'm the king of Poland! 1 year ahead of time on some tech. If we wait just a little bit longer, I'll be able to grab both of these and not have to pay an extra cost, so that would be quite good for me. Diplo relations, this is going to be a problem for a while, no way around that. We should definitely start improving relations with both Poland and Lithuania. On the off chance that somehow I were to, like, I don't know, die or anything. Yeah, these Orthodox provinces, they are. Let the Catholics win. Siege these down and forcibly convert the provinces. That's good for me. It looks to me like we have no more truce with the Ottoman, so if we wanted to, this would be an opportunity for a reconquest war, and if you haven't noticed, there's a lot that we can reconquer. That'd be good. Palatinate, how you doing? Still holding out. Dang it. Nevers, you ate all of Bourbonnais? How dare you do that? No. No, 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 no. You will spit them out. You gave it back to France? Okay, well, cool. That actually was smart. No, hold on. Wait, let me salvage this. Hold on. It's fine, because what Nevers just did was give me the Imperial Bandcast's belly to use against France, which means now it's got less war score costs to liberate more vassals. That's very frustrating, though, for real. I worked so hard to get Bourbonnais into the Empire, and Nevers just went and screwed it all up. Freaking heck, what is wrong with you? Anyway, so now what I have to do is declare war on Nevers for an Imperial liberation for Firenze, and I can manually tell them to release Bourbonnais. We're gonna salvage this. I'm just understandably peeved. All right, Nevers, release Bourbonnais. Thank you. Give me money as war reps. Get out of here. All right, we've got the prince back. We're good. Troops, get in position. The grand assault of France begins. Also, tech and tech, thank you. France, this is the end for you. We are doing the Imperial ban. Cologne, help me out, please. All right, we have a lot of people needing siege downs. Dalmatia, Brittany, Switzerland, Genoa, Mantua. This feels like we've seen this movie before. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna have the same gosh dang ending. We want to get another idea. Yes, yearly papal influence would be good. Prestige per development would be great. And also, 2 more diplomatic reputation. Bella Garantalai tu Felix Astira Nube, however you say that, I have no freaking clue. Alright, well, that'll be good. 2% more missionary strength later on will be nice, by the way. So between our ideas plus this, we're talking 5% more missionary strength. That's significant. It really is. We're gonna be able to go through an absolute ton of conversions as Austria. End of religious turmoil in the Palatinate. They have converted! Alright, that will be my opportunity shortly. Problem, we have yet to siege down a single gosh dang French fort, and they're now marching around killing vassals because they're all being stupid. Ah, now this is a thing I don't like. So England did just go for the Church of England, which is a thing now, so they have a different religion entirely. That means that as they colonize, they will likely be creating Anglican colonies, not Catholic colonies, which when going for a one faith run, the colonial nations can make things so much more annoying. So, we'll see what happens with all of that. But yeah, they didn't even form one colonial nation yet. We either need to now start stomping on England and try to get them in a position where they can't colonize, so it's a lot easier to do the one faith, or there's no way we can force them to convert religion at this point. So yeah, that's kind of our only option. Man, I don't like that. The Reformation just branched out. Okay, so that means that Reformed just began somewhere, right? Yes, so we do now have to worry about another center of Reformation, but my thought is this should encourage the Council of Trent to speed up. So if we can get that Council of Trent going, then I don't mind stomping on the Protestants as much as possible. I will do my best to get rid of all the heretics. Another mission. Oh, Imperial Ascendancy. Someone just broke free from Brandenburg, and apparently this is now an option. Oh, because Stettin had... No? Yeah, Brandenburg had Stettin as a vassal. That's how they had 10 provinces. Let's click this now before it's too late. All right, cool. Diplo annexation cost reduction, useful against Hungary. We'll do that in a little bit. Okay, we're at 99% war score now. Before we end this, I'm going to go ahead and start moving my troops in a position to go and deal with the Palatinate, because this is an important moment. And if we could find a way to get rid of Nuremberg, too, that'd be great. They're allied to the Palatinate. Hello! Okay, we might be able to try to get rid of both of these guys. Maybe. We'll see. Prospering times? Wow, I like prospering times. Very prosperous. So, France. I'm going to have you release all these people. I could even try to get you to release one more. Somebody who's got to be bordering us in the Empire. That's just kind of okay. Or the Aulnay? Maybe. I mean, this would hurt them quite a lot, to be honest. You do this, and once we get, like, Barry to join the Empire, we can then jump on these guys, too. And this takes so many of their cores away. I can see that being good. All right. Let's do this. Boom. France... You've been eviscerated. Next time you leave Provence alone. All right, I think now's a good time to go ahead and make our push. Few people are gonna fight along here, but that's fine. If I co-belligerize Nuremberg, we have to fight quite a few more. I'm gonna try not to do that. Let's start with all of this. And you should have seen this one coming here, Palatinate. But I was never going to allow you to remain non-Catholic. Can't embrace an institution. Let's go ahead and grab colonialism now while we can. So that's helpful. I'm actually very close to being capped out on Diplo power. I definitely need to start the annexation of Hungary, and soon. We can go for some more local development, though. Quite a lot of value to be had in some of these gold provinces. Okay, that takes care of the siege of Nuremberg. Question, if I force their conversion, this isn't gonna, like, prevent the Council of Trent, is it? Just out of curiosity, have any other center of Reformation? Yeah, there's a Reformation center in, it looks like, Switzerland. Okay, any others? All right, well, there's nothing I can do about that one right now. Switzerland, unsurprising, actually. Didn't the Calvinist movement, like, have a really strong following there? I think it did. All right, so it's just the Palatinate. So all we're really doing, then, is just getting rid of some of the heresy. Some of the heresy. Not much, mind you, but some. All right. Good enough. That's all I can do then. So it's still a problem. But temporarily, we have a little bit less heresy, which means my Imperial authority is a little bit better. This is one more reason, by the way, that getting Deus Volt up and running would be very helpful. Because then I'll have permanent casus bellis on any neighbors of the wrong religion. So if I happen to be bordering, let's say, Beirut over here, Babe Ruth, I'll be able to just go ahead and attack him. We'll just attack him outright. Castile has a weak heir. Marriage? It might be time to claim a throne. You guys think it's time to play the Game of Thrones one more time? I think the answer is yes. We don't have a truce timer against them. We can do whatever we want. I'm claiming your throne. Gimme. Just saying, this sounds like the thing to do. I was gonna go to war against the Ottoman, but no longer seems relevant, seems way more important to go to war against the Castileman. And we should easily be able to take these guys out. No problem at all. I mean, they're not nearly as strong as the Ottomans. That'll be like an extra 80,000 troops that I can add on to my empire. Which for the record's already looking pretty dang good, but we're about to make it a heck of a lot better. Yes, I know I'm losing a stability. I don't care. The Pope will forgive me. You're absolved. Thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're claiming a throne. 2 thrones, actually. Go, 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 go! Ah, I meant to start annexing Hungary. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. We don't care that much. You know, Hungary can wait. I'm not hungry. I'm fine. And also, Deus Vult. Thank you. All right, we got all that. Could have gone for admin tech, but I'm not going to right now. This is fine. Very happy with this arrangement. Can we get a policy, by the way? We can, and I guess I will. It's free. Missionary strength goes up by more, and we have religious unity go up, which is great. So now we convert things even faster. All right, get in here and get to work against the Castilians. Come on, before they can do anything to respond, I'm ready. I want to crush these fools. Go, go, go. Great. The Great Peasant War thing just fired, too. Okay, isn't that supposed to be like an imperial incident? I think it will at some point. So now we've got Crush the Peasantry, Dithmarschen, Friesland, and stuff like that. There we go. That is mine. Thank you. Although it occurs to me this sucks because I'm trying to core land at a time when I'm really close to getting imperial authority, because I should be able to abdicate. But all right, defeat the Serbs, get a bunch of stuff, chance of new heirs go up, permanent claims on all of Bulgaria, which I'm already getting, so like, who really cares, but thank you. And we are now able to add Herzegovina into the empire, which we are going to do. I'll take your money and trade power and some stuff for good measure. Thank you. Okay, and now we just sit around and wait for Castile, but I think this is a good place to end things. So, Poland, Lithuania, Hungary, all mine. Naples, Milan, all mine. And now we're about to take Castile and Aragon as well. I'm going to be so far over my relationship limit, but it doesn't even matter because I'm going to obliterate everything in sight. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.